Hello everyone. In today's class, we will discuss our next topic of chapter number 10, light reflection and refraction. The topic is spherical mirrors. First of all, we need to understand that the mirrors that we are using in our daily life for dressing purpose is the plane mirror. The image formation on the plane mirror are the virtual, erect, same size and equal distance from the mirror. Now the question arises, how many types of spherical mirrors are there? The answer is 2. And the names are concave mirror and convex mirror. In simple definition, we can explain that the concave mirror have reflecting surface from inside and they are coated from outside. Similarly, the convex mirror can be explained in a manner that the outer surface of convex mirror are reflecting and the inward surface, the inside the surface, it is coated. You need to remember that the reflecting surface of a mirror can be prepared by coating it with silver metal. And on the other side, we do coating of a paint. So in the simple terms, concave mirror have reflecting surface from inside and the convex mirror they have reflecting surface from outside. Let's understand the concave and the convex mirror. With the help of a spoon we can understand the concave mirror. It's look like that. The inner surface is curved and it is reflecting in nature and the outward surface it is coated. If we talk about convex mirror, the surface that is the emerging part of this spoon like the surface, the curved surface, outside surface, this is the reflecting surface and the inward surface is coated surface. Now very important question is, what is the nature of convex and concave mirror? To understanding the nature of concave mirror, we have to draw the diagram like this. Suppose if parallel lights coming from any source strike to the surface of concave mirror, the observation is all the lines they intersect at a point. So we can conclude that the concave mirror are converging in nature because all the parallel rays they intersect at a one single point. If the parallel rays from any source strike to the surface of convex mirror, that is the reflecting surface, all the lights they will deviate into different direction. They will not intersect at a point. That's why we can say that the convex mirror are diverging in nature. Before understanding the image formation on the spherical mirror, we need to understand some of the components of the spherical mirror. The first one is principal axis. This is the imaginary line which is passing from the diameter of a spherical mirror. The spherical mirror, it's look like a circle. It have a diameter and the half of the diameter is called as the radius. Now very important thing is that what is the center of curvature? The center of curvature can be defined as it is the central point of the spherical mirror. Now center of curvature to the reflecting surface. This length is called as the radius of the mirror. If you divide the radius, you will get a particular point that is called as focus. This is very important. It is denoted by a capital letter F. The distance between the focus and the reflecting surface and the focus and the center of curvature, this is called as focal length. It is denoted by a small letter F. Now in simple words, we can say that the focal length is the half of radius. If small f is the focal length, so we can say that small f is equal to r upon 2 and also radius is equal to twice the focal length. Very simple question can become in the exam like, the radius of the mirror is 5 cm. Suppose it is given and you have to calculate focal length. You know that focal length is the half of radius. So 5 upon 2, so 2.5 will be the focal length. Suppose another question, if focal length is given, suppose 4 cm the focal length is given and you have to calculate radius. you know that the radius is the twice of focal length. So simply multiply with 4, you will get 8 centimeter will be the radius of that particular spherical mirror, and 8 plus 8, 16 will be the diameter of that particular spherical mirror. This is the coated surface and inside it is the reflecting surface. This is the case of concave mirror. So in the next video we will study the type of image formation on the concave and the convex mirror.